Welcome to another
2-Minute Tech Tip Tuesday.
brought to you by the National RV Training Academy, the largest hands-on RV training academy in America. Hey, before we get to the video, which I know this is the reason why you're here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That way you don't miss anything. Hit the subscribe button now. Thank you. Now, back to our Tech Tip Tuesday.
Hey, I'm on location at the National RV Training Academy. This week we have absorption style refrigerators going on. So I'm standing in front of an absorption style refrigerator, and I figured I would just briefly go over how all this works. Now, of course, we have a refrigerator to make cold. Here we have some cooling coils. We have our circuit board, and we have two different ways to heat up the chemicals inside our cooling coils. I have an electric heating element, and then of course we have our propane fired gas valve down here. Now, what's going on inside these two coils? Inside these coils, I have two different products inside that actually create a flash freeze effect. I've got ammonia and water, so I just have liquid ammonia, and of course I have hydrogen inside. Now, the reason why we heat things up is I need to separate the ammonia from the water. So when we separate the ammonia from the water by simply boiling the ammonia, trying to keep the temperature down and not boil the water, then I get what's called a strong ammonia solution. It mixes with the hydrogen and it creates a flash freeze effect. That being said, this is all what's going on back here. I've got a circuit board that's kind of monitoring things and making sure that it's doing the right thing, waiting for the thermistor to say, hey, go ahead and go into the cooling cycle, go ahead and turn it off, whatever you have there. But I have two different heating sources, and from time to time, we need to maintain this heating source, especially when we're talking about our propane fired. You see, we have this tube that's getting heated up. They take these tubes and they dip them in a paint, and when we start heating them up, the paint starts chipping. And so from time to time, I'm going to get paint chips down here. If I have no paint, then from time to time, I'm going to get rust down here. Now, propane, right, there is a chemical that we add called ethyl mercaptan, and it smells god-awfully, right? But bugs love that smell, and so we'll even get bugs down here. So here's the thing, and this is what I'm trying to get at. Time to time, twice a year, we need to get down here, and if we're using the propane function of our refrigerator, we need to maintain it, right? We need to make sure and clear the area from any paint chips, rust chips, and then of course any type of bugs that take place down here. So we want to get in here, visually look at this, inspect this, and get rid of it. Now, this is winter. From time to time, you're actually going to see that there's going to be insect nests, right? Best time to get them is in the winter. You don't want to go visit them in the summer because they're still there. So if you do have some dauber nests, whatever, some paper wasp nests, it's a good time now, being winter, for you to go ahead and clean that out. So twice a year, get in here, visually inspect this, clean this out. If you look at the electrode, you'll need to clean that off from time to time. If there's black soot on there, get yourself a dollar bill and you can actually rub on there, or an emery cloth. Now, if you don't have an emery cloth, dollar bill works just fine. If you don't have a dollar bill, go to your neighbor, knock on the door and say, hey, I'm doing some work over here. Can I borrow a 20? Right? Go ahead and clean it off, say thank you very much, put it in your pocket, and go on your way. So now you get paid to go ahead and clean your own refrigerator. There's your tech tip.
All right, before you get to the bloopers, which is why you're here in the first place, the RV industry needs thousands of RV technicians and inspectors, and now is the perfect time to do that. If you want to make more money or have more control over your time, go ahead and click the link below. Or if you just want to learn how to fix your own RV, got something for you there. Head over to rvtechcourse.com and get started today.
Now for the reason that you're at the end of the video, roll the bloopers. So what if I just stand still like this?
What if you lean forward a little bit? Like that. There you go.
Todd here, Tech Tip Tuesday.